Hello. Today I'm going to be reviewing How I Met Your Father. This new TV show that has like two seasons. Um and on a scale from like 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 5. It's not bad, but it's not necessarily like really good. And I say not really good because it's like a lot of the jokes to me don't really land, and some of the characters just feel very strange. Like the relationships just don't feel fluid. They don't have good chemistry with one another. And few people have good chemistry with one another, but it just feels forced. Like they're it's too much trying to figure it out at one time, and I feel like I'm mentally comparing it to How I Met Your Mother, which in my opinion does way better. And honestly, I feel like I have to rate it based off that because that's what it is. It is a show that is parodying in How I Met Your Mother. Um and and you can see the changes and you see the differences, like How I Met Your Mother, the story is basically a man telling his two children the story of how he met their mother in a very very long-winded story that includes a lot of very unimportant information but entertaining information. And what they do well is that story element, is the fact that they're telling a story, the fact that they bit between the future, the present, the past. They do very well in doing that. How I Met Your Mother does not feel like, it doesn't feel the same way. Like they're doing the same thing. It's a woman telling a story to her son about her past and how she met her met the boy's father. Um, but it does not feel like it does well in the story element of it. Like it feels more like our every other TV show with narration. You don't get the consistent and feeling that it is, you don't get the consistent feeling or realization that it's a story being told. And it does change it because, like in How I Met Your Mother, the story's being told to children, and How I Met Your Father, it's a story being told to a to the woman's grown son. So she has a lot less need to be like censored, per se. But like even then, it's like it's just not. It doesn't feel like they fully utilize that aspect, because because when you really look at the way How I Met Your Mother fully utilize the aspect that it's being told, it's a story being told to children way in the future from when this event happened. Like you're getting consistent commentary throughout the show, like in how there's consistent commentary happening throughout the show about something going on, something that changed because of the fact it's being told to children. Like, and it plays into that comicness and the comedy of it, and it really makes it flow. And How I Met Your Father, it doesn't feel like, it's like they're trying to do that, but they're not doing it in a fluid way. They're not doing it in a way that adds to the comedic relief, that even really the helps to improve the experience of the story. Um and I feel like I noticed another thing, like themes, and it's like how much on themes, like How Much Your Father does not deal, like it deals in some themes, and it feels like it tells the story of like themes about how to live today, where How I Met Your Mother was more of those, like a theme, like themes of how to live, period, like just life in general. Well, like just general rules, like it was consistent lessons that happened through because we're telling it to children, and it's not implementing that specific aspect, and I feel like that's the aspect that specific aspect is what's hurting it, is the idea that the story is being told, but there's not real purpose behind it. Like we're being like in How I Met Your Mother, we're being told the story about how Ted met his wife, but we but every episode tells a story. Every episode's a story. Every episode is there's a lesson to be learned in almost every episode. How I Met Your Father does not give that same lesson per episode. Uh, and again, it does not help with the chemistry between the characters, um, or like the forcefulness that feels like it's happening. Um, I just want to throw this in. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this in. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Okay. So yeah, yeah. Cause like when I watch How I Met Your Father, all I think is about is How I Met Your Mother, and I think about how much they did well, and I feel like it can be a good show. And it's only in the second season, and I think it could get better over time. I think it has the chance to do well. Um, uh, I think it has a chance to do well. So we'll just see. We'll just see. Okay.